Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Encouragement Thursday. It's great to be with you today. I'm just so excited to wrap up our series on the 7 pillars of wisdom. We've been going over them the last few weeks together and just looking at the fact that wisdom is available to everybody. And if we seek her, we will find her, is what that verse says. In fact, it even goes on to say that wisdom has set up a banqueting table for you, and there's so many selections off of it. And so we looked at 7 of those. And of course, let's just review them for a minute. It's humility. We talked about how when we humble ourselves, wisdom comes to us. Pride doesn't give room for wisdom because we're not teachable, right? And then we looked at integrity. How important is integrity in our lives, and how much have we seen it disappear in our society? It's when we have integrity that we act in wisdom, that wisdom will follow us and find us. The next one was stewardship. How important it is to realize that we are stewards of this planet, we're stewards of our families, we are stewards of our businesses, that nobody owns it. God is a higher, He owns everything, and we are simply to steward what He has blessed us with. And when we take that attitude of stewardship, we are much more generous, we're much more giving as a people, and so it's really important to do that. The next one's discipline. We talked about how important it is to have discipline in our lives and to have routines and to be able to just stand firm in situations and make hard decisions, make the right decision instead of the easy decision. And then we looked at courage and how we need to have courage. And courage simply means it doesn't mean that there's an absence of fear, it just means that we got to have courage and step through that fear. And of course, this is Encouragement Thursday, so encouragement is when we give courage to others. Then we looked at passion and how having vision. Without vision, we perish. There's chaos. And so we want to make sure that we have a vision and we're pursuing our purpose in life and passionately. And so we talked about how when we do that, wisdom tends to come into play because we are so passionate. Today, I want to wrap up with perseverance. That's the last pillar. A few years ago, we had about a 3-year span where we lost everything we owned in a fire. And then I had shingles, and then I had a stroke, and then my wife had a severe allergy attack where she almost died. We just had one thing after another over a couple of year period, one thing after another come and hit us, and we needed to have perseverance. We also, because of the crisis that happens, we also had to have all the other pillars active, and we really needed wisdom on how to get through that. But it was perseverant, that unrelenting perseverance, that unrelenting drive to push through those hard times. Listen, there is no promises that life will be easy. Life has difficulties in it. But when you have wisdom, you are able to persevere through because you can see a path that maybe others can't see. When we get clouded with the troubles in our lives, when trouble comes our way, it's easy to kind of get knocked off course, if you will. Perseverance helps you. It's not just a straight path or driving through at the expense of everybody around you. Perseverance is finding the path through the rubble. And so what you do, and you don't give up, you just unrelentingly keep moving forward. But wisdom helps you see which steps to take. And so when you have perseverance in your life, you'll find that wisdom will find you and it will come your way because of that perseverance. If you can get around the next corner, you just might find the answer. And that's what we found in our situation. We just had to keep pushing forward, trusting God, trusting that we were going to get through this. And so that perseverance, I believe, is what's kept us. I get asked all the time from people, how in the world did you go through all of that and keep going? By the way, I had several family members pass away during that time as well. And so it's like, how do you keep going? Well, first and foremost, I want to just tell you, there's kind of 3 steps to these 7 pillars. And that is faith, hope, and love. Those are 3 steps that got me through. That's what helped me persevere, is that I had God's love and I had people's love in our lives to get through those times. We had faith. We knew that we were going to get through it. And then we had hope for the future. We knew that we still had things to do in this life, that there were still things that were on our lives, a call on our lives to be able to persevere, to keep going, to keep running in that passion, keep walking in integrity, continue to be humble. It all fits together, doesn't it? and then have the discipline to finish off. So that's it for Encouragement Thursday. That's it for the 7 pillars of wisdom. And so I hope you really enjoyed this series. You can hashtag Encouragement Thursday to look at the other weeks if you'd like to. And it will be great to be with you next week again. Listen, it's Encouragement Thursday. Call somebody, text somebody, encourage someone today. See you later.